Greetings, and welcome to the second episode of Morrowind Modding Reviews. Now, before we get to the actual review, there are a few things I need to explain. I didn't really explain the premise of our series very well in the first episode, and so I kind of need to clear the air a bit. Morrowind Modding Reviews is intended for smaller mods, like house mods, small quest mods, gameplay mods, dungeon mods, that sort of thing. It is not meant for large mods, like temporary build. The problem with reviewing large mods is that they're far more likely to have bugs in them, or some small construction errors somewhere, and because of that they would get less points than a smaller mod that did everything perfectly, even though more effort was put into them. That's not fair, so we're just going to focus on smaller mods, because A, there's more smaller mods to begin with, and B, even smaller mods that are included in shows like Morrowind Modding Showcases still can get overlooked because there's 12 other mods in any given show, and so it's easy to miss a smaller mod. So that's what we're going to focus on with Morrowind Modding Reviews. And we also updated our scoring system. We have made mod cleaning just 1 point, and we've made construction errors and all that about half a point. So we've simplified our scoring system a bit there. That was on the suggestion of Melkor. And so it's a pretty easy breakdown to understand. Now anyway, on to the actual review. This week we're reviewing Houses and Apartments by Ashworm. Now this mod adds something of a real estate office to Vvardenfell, where you can browse through a number of properties, and there's dialogue topics on each with a bit of information about each house and apartment that's for sale. And you can buy each house and apartment. They come in a variety of prices. I believe the cheapest is a shack in Halaod for about 1500 gold, and the most expensive is a manor in Saran for about 18,000 to 22,000 gold. And when you buy each house, the topic is removed from the dialogue, so there aren't any bugs there. Now this is the apartment that's available for sale in Vivek. It has all the standard features you might expect, like a bedroom, study, dining room, and a foyer. There's also some extra storage in the basement, so plenty of space to store your stuff in. And these houses do come in a variety of styles. Like here you can see a Nordic style house. The interior consists of just 2 rooms. It's fairly cozy. And you'll notice that a lot of these houses come with new books to read, which is a nice extra feature. In total, there's about 12 new houses and apartments added by this mod that you can buy, and they're located in 12 different towns and cities, so they're fairly spread out. And they come in a variety of architectural styles. There are 3 houses in the Rhododendron style, 2 in the Velothi style, 1 in the Telvanni style, 2 in the Halu style, and 3 in the Imperial or Nordic style, as you can see here. This is one of the Imperial houses. It comes with a dining room, downstairs storage, also a upstairs study with a bedroom. It's fairly sizable. These houses do come in a rather wide variety of size options. And here you can see one of the Rhododendron houses in Aldrun. You'll notice that these houses, for the most part, pretty much fit in right with the cityscape. They blend in fairly well. And you also notice that many of these houses have a particular plant or flower theme. Like this house is themed around fire ferns, and so it has a bit of a red glow about it. Now these houses are all fairly unique, and a lot of them have rather colourful lighting settings, as you can see here. And you can own a very wide variety of properties indeed, from the simple shack to a Telvanni house pod, which also includes a book on summoning, which is very handy to have if you're a member of Great House Telvanni. There's also a manor in Saran. And all of these houses are, well, very unique and different from each other. No two are exactly identical. They come in a very wide variety of sizes, as I've mentioned before, which makes it possible to just sort of purchase your way up as you play through the game. You can start out with a shack, which is great for starting players, and then just work your way towards mana eventually when you have enough gold. And there's lots of storage space available. This mod uses unique storage containers, so you have plenty of storage space at your disposal and don't have to worry about normal container weight limits, which is always very handy. And of course, there are no construction areas. There aren't any that I could find. Sort of in conclusion, this is a very well developed house mod with a wide variety of houses to choose from. Lots of player choice here, and the price range is very decent. A new player can get a house fairly quickly and sort of work their way towards the more expensive residences. And there's a lot of bonus features I really enjoy, like the new books that this mod adds. And overall, it's very well designed. There are no construction errors. There's no dirty references or GMSTs either. There are, however, duplicate object errors, and that's something you'll need to clean out with TES3 command. And there's also another major issue. There's a lot of mod conflicts with this mod due to a liberal usage of landscape editing. This mod will conflict with a lot of other mods out there, so that's a minor quality point hit for me, but otherwise I give this mod a 4.8 out of 5. Overall, a very good house mod and definitely one of the better real estate mods out there.